Hey, how's it going? My name is Brandon. I recently purchased a SandBlaster from Harbor Freight, if I'm correct. I really wasn't sure which one to choose. Basically, the 20 to 40 to 110 is basically the amount of abrasive material you can put in the tank. I'm thinking about doing some sandblasting, maybe some powder coating, just to make some money on the side. So I decided to go with the 110. You know, I didn't really feel like having to fill it up all the time. And I'm truthfully not sure how long 110 pounds or maybe 40 pounds or 20 pounds of abrasive material lasts. I pulled it out of the box. Basically, it came like this. I did put the little stand in the front and the wheels on the side just so I could stand it up. And this is it right here. You know, I kind of slid the washer on here and the cotter pin. I haven't bent it around yet, but I just put it on just so you can see how it is right now. That's the size of the tank. Put a little water bottle down here if you could see, you know, the size comparison. I don't know if it's hard to see in this video. Anyways, these are the items that came in the box with it. You got your funnel. It's a pretty good one too for putting the abrasive material into this cap up here. Pressure gauge that I got installed, the Teflon tape. And I'm guessing these are the tips that will go on the spray nozzle. You got your hose clamp, and looks like this will be clamped to the bottom side over here, where you have a little hose fitting. Yeah, so that's basically it. I'm gonna put the rest of it together. One thing I will also do is I'm going to go through this whole thing and just tighten all the fittings and screws that I see, because I found this at the bottom of the box when I was taking it out of the box, and I was trying to figure out where they went to and realized they actually fell out of here. I'm guessing that happened during shipping or something like that. So thankfully, all the pieces are there. So I'm just gonna go through and tighten everything up. Check to make sure nothing's leaking. Looks like they went kind of crazy with the Teflon tape. This was not me. This is actually how it came out of the box. Just like that. So I'm over here trying to install these fasteners that I found in the box. They had actually fallen out during shipping, and I actually realized there's another loose one over here, and as you can tell, there's something crazy going on here. There's threads in the nut, just the wrong thread pitch or the wrong nut, but yeah, I'm gonna have to run to the store and buy some hardware for this thing. So that's definitely not gonna tighten down. And I'm guessing a lot of them are like that. But like I said, I'm gonna go through the whole thing first and look at all the fasteners, because I don't wanna end up running to the store more than once. So there's a little tip there. All right, so we're back here. I finished assembling everything. What I had to do was bend these cotter pins back just to hold everything in place. And then I actually didn't have to run to the store because I had some spare bolts and nuts. So I installed them right here. I left the top two the same just because I didn't have extra, but definitely the next time I run to Lowe's or Ace Hardware, I'm just going to replace all 4 bolts and nuts here, because They used aluminum fasteners with steel nuts, and I believe that's the problem of why they're not holding. But that's what I did for now. It's actually kind of a disappointment. I know this item is from Harbor Freight, so you get what you paid for, but I had to disassemble this whole thing because almost every one of these fittings was actually loose. So I took it all apart, you know, used some quality Teflon tape and just redid everything. So everything's pretty tight now. And so I've gone ahead and tested it out a little bit. These are two plastic car pieces that I have, and I'm using the walnut abrasive media to remove the paint, where I can repaint this. Right now I have it set up to the compressor. I actually just have it set for 80 psi right now, because the operating psi is between 60 and 120. So let's try it out. Pits it up a little bit, but it gets the paint off pretty damn good. Now, there is other sandblast media you could use besides this walnut shell, like glass bead, sand, or salt. Unfortunately, the walnut shell's all they had at the store, so it's what I chose for this application.